Alright, hello everybody, I'm 22408 here, and while this isn't a video I typically do, recently Kmart just announced their latest list of closures following the proposed bankruptcy of Sears Holdings, and one of them actually hits close to home, well, temporary home at least. Let me flip the zoom around, or the lens around. This is the Big Kmart of Waynesboro. As you can see, there's the logo right there. Surprisingly, this store's been staying pretty well afloat for as long as it's open. I'm really kind of surprised it hasn't closed earlier on, because it's never really been that busy, and as you can see, it does appear to be quite busy, although I'm sure that's people shopping for the sales that they're doing, because I'm sure there's some sales going on. So this was one of them that's closing. The other ones in the state of Virginia are one Williamsburg, which is actually fairly close to our new house, so I'd like to see that before it closes. And then another one somewhere in Springfield or Annandale. I'm not completely sure where it's at. I've never been. As far as that, and then there's one Sears closing. I think only one Sears closing, and that is actually of the New Market Fair Mall, or Haymarket Fair Mall, or whatever. I actually filmed there a little while ago. It had an Otis Lexus elevator, so I'm going to try to get back there, because, like I said, that's a really cool, different little place. But right, today we're actually just going to go inside and take a little tour. I'm going to try to be on the bit of the down low, so I'm probably not going to have the best camera work. I'm going to be filming it with my iPhone, so I'm not going to be lugging this in here. That's certainly not going to happen. So yeah, let's just see how it goes. shelves are definitely empty. It's still October. Alright, so I'm back. I did take a look at some of the footage before I started filming, and I do apologize if some of it's a bit wobbly. Certainly not trying to make the best video in the world, and if you do expect that, then try to find somebody else's video or visit one yourself. There's plenty of them that are closing. As far as this, after I've noticed that they had a lot of sales going on, but none of them were actually like, you know, if you've seen the going out of business sale type things, I guess they're not getting that sort of service. The liquidation service is coming in. I guess they're just kind of doing it themselves. Although they didn't have any signage really that said that they're closing. So I'm really kind of surprised at that. Of course, this is just the beginning of the closure. So there's certainly not much going on right now as far as sales. But even then, some of the shelves did seem quite empty. That's not because it's closing. I've been here several times within the past year or so, and it's always kind of been like that. So I don't really think that anybody's going to miss this place. Like I said, there's plenty of people in there. Just flip the camera around again. You can see that there's definitely a lot of people here trying to bask in the sales. What the future of this building is, I'm not really sure. It's actually incredibly large, and something that surprises me even more is that it still bears the Big Kmart name, because it's my understanding that a couple of years ago, something happened and they just decided to change a lot of them, the Super Kmarts and Big Kmarts, just into regular old Kmarts. That certainly never happened at this store. So this was kind of like this for a while. I do see some sort of sales things going on over here in the garden center, although how you get to that I don't really know, because these doors are locked. You cannot go in here. Not that they would want you to. I mean, look at how nasty it looks in there. They have a lot of store merchandise and a lot of shopping carts. Maybe that used to tell how busy it used to be here. This was not the original location of this store. It actually used to be across the street, and I'm going to show you that in about a minute. I'm just going to drive around the back here. There's not much to see. It's just kind of disappointing to see this company as a whole just going away, and it's really good that in my time I actually get to see it. It's good and it's bad. I mean, I certainly have a knack for retail history, but I don't know, I certainly hate to see any business, especially one that's in such bad shape like this, just go down. I don't think it's going to be that big of a hit for the area, but anything is certainly possible. We're driving through the park. This isn't a very long parking lot. It's very wide though, and of course people are only parked over here. There's really no reason for anybody to be parked next to the garden center unless they like walking. So okay, across the street, this is US 250 by the way. This used to, I really don't know off the top of my head which one it was. As you can see, there's Harbor Freight, Dollar Tree. You can see it in the middle, and there's Big Lots. Big Lots and Dollar Tree Big Lots and Harbor Freight, to my knowledge, both came on relatively recently. I think it was Big Lots, but when Kmart moved over to this side, that whole strip where, and like I said, I think it was Big Lots, but it was closed and it was sitting completely vacant for many, many years until Big Lots or Harbor Freight. But I do think it's Big Lots came in and kind of revitalized it. So who knows what the future of this building is? Like I said, it's a huge building. If it took building that long to get filled, I can't even imagine how long it's going to take for this to get filled. This is in Waynesboro, Virginia, and Waynesboro is not necessarily the greatest or the most popular place for businesses to be. It's kind of Stanton's place to be, but so who knows? I'm sure it's just going to sit vacant for quite a while. There's probably going to be some break-ins, so they may just demolish it. It's very hard to say what's going to happen. It'll probably take a long time, whatever it is. So thank you very much for watching. Like I said, this is typically not a video that I do, but I just thought that, you know, hey, it's only 10 minutes from where I'm at. Might as well get it before it closes. So thank you very much for watching, and that'll be it.